Hello there, so a very good morning to our beautiful lecturer, Miss Dila. For this subject, which is managing organization, our group will be talking about this company that we have chosen, which is Starbucks. And our group consists of 5 members, which include me, Julie Ann, Lee Zixin, Sultanat Yesova, Ti Wei Wen, and Qin Zitong. Since we have 5 group members, so we'll be having 5 topics to talk about, which is introduction, psychology, organizational culture, anthropology, and last but not least, conclusion. So without further ado, let us go for the next presenter to present and talk about their part.
One of the reasons Starbucks became a successful coffee beverage company is because of the way their employees show their behavior and motivation during their working. Starbucks effectively use theories and concepts which are related to communication, organizational culture, decision-making, organizational structure, and human resources. Higher employee productivity, lower employee attrition, improved communication, integrative and true decision-making procedures, and efficient human resource development across the entire Starbucks are improving corporate success under this scenario. Starbucks believes employees working within a friendly, lively, and also passionate environment will make them feel as if they are not in a state of stress on working. Starbucks makes an effort to do so by referring to their employees as their partners, to minimize the distinction between management and staff. For Starbucks, they provide training to their employees regarding guiding them in ways they handle different customers. By gaining this knowledge during the training and performing well during their shifts, this displays a form of constitutional motivation. Starbucks also motivates their employees by paying them with performance-related payment, where the more effort they put into their job, the more that they are being paid. This will motivate the employees to work more and also to get paid better. Starbucks has an overall 3.6 rating out of 5 regarding job satisfaction. At the same time, 63% of the employees recommend others to work in Starbucks, and 78% of the employers feel that they are working in a positive environment. This is because they are treated with respect, dignity, and also transparency, where they are not being treated unfairly. Mental health and psychological stressors may bring serious effect to the performance of the employees during their work. Therefore, Starbucks has developed an app to give assistance for employees' mental health and better deal with anxiety and stress. They will also structure the assistance program provided to them according to the feedback from both the mental health expert and also employees themselves. They are offering training for the US and also Canadian store managers on ways that can help support the employees and refraining them from experiencing mental health issues or even other problem crises.
Starbucks is currently using a transformational leadership style in their organization, where they focus on encouraging, inspiring, and also motivating their employees and subordinates to perform in ways that they can create meaningful changes to allow them to do more than what they are initially expected to do. By utilizing this type of leadership style within the organization, it allows Starbucks employees to create a more effective atmosphere and to attract more motivational employees and talents into the organization. Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks, who implemented the transformational leadership style, focuses on results, commitment, and also trust to increase staff loyalty to Starbucks, reducing retention, and also retaining the employees who shared the company's objective and brand. During the time of Jim Donald, former CEO of Starbucks, his primary focus was on the rapid expansion, investment, and shop openings, disregarding Starbucks' future goals, product excellence, and customer support. Even though the number of Starbucks outlets increased quickly from 5,000 to over 10,000, however, due to poor management and also poor decision-making, Starbucks' initial objective slowly vanished. This is where poor decision-making takes place and causes them to lose their main purpose of business, which means not only the upper management levels, but also the lower employees would have a sense of job insecurity. As Starbucks was facing issues with the rising amount of competition, they have discussed ways to overcome this challenge. The CEO of Starbucks started to reduce the rapid pace of opening up new stores and outlets, and on that, the CEO have chosen to close down some stores in defense of the establishment business culture. During this process, they came up with an idea to innovate and launch new products into the market that can amplify the experience of Starbucks. However, there was an issue with decision as they were lacking of positive presence on the social media, and thus the company had to first put aside this idea to create platforms for them to respond to the customers' concern. Not only that, Starbucks were forced to lay off numbers of their employees to stay competitive in the market due to the economic difficulties that they were facing.
Good day to Miss Dila, I'm Zixin. Today I'm talking about the Starbucks organization culture. There are three main elements in the working culture of Starbucks, which is diversity, inclusivity, and belongings. When these three components work together, it will create a working culture that is distinct and tailored of needs of their coffee shops. So for the first point, servant leadership, as we know as the employee first strategy. So well, we define it. It defines the way in which leaders, both corporate and team leaders, exhibit the behavior expression of the organization culture of the enterprise. And to make sure they involve with this inside the company, by placing a strong emphasis and supporting their subordinates. As a means of maximizing customer happiness and human resources morals, the organization emphasized the importance of staff care. The development of this aspect of Starbucks workplace culture was spearheaded by the former president Howard Becher, who felt that the employees are the ones that value their customer. So for the second point, the relationship-based method. So there was a strong bond fostered among Starbucks employees. So for example, the barista at the Starbucks, they have a nice and warm relationship with each other. So for this relationship help, their interaction with customer reflect this rational focus, which helps to create a welcoming environment to their customers in the coffee shops. So for third is working together and communicating. Starbucks corporate culture fosters teamwork by means of efficient communication. In order to complete orders, barista at Starbucks Cafe often interact with one another. So they work together as a team to optimize the order fulfillment procedure. So as a result, the operation management of Starbucks is effective and business process efficiency are supported by through this organization culture. So number 4, openness and transparency. So in early years, workers from Starbucks were hesitant to speak up their superiors due to a conventional and athletic work culture. So we heard the president of Starbucks previously had addressed this problem by introducing an open forums, which enables employees to interact with their manager and raise their issue of it. So as a result, an open corporate culture emerged. So for the fifth and the last point, the diversity and inclusion. So workplace culture at Starbucks is influenced by its anti-discrimination policy. It is against this policy to discriminate in any way of basis of gender as well, ethnic, sexual orientation, age, religion, cultural background, or life experience. So Starbucks encourage communication and goodwill among staff members through the aspect of this company culture. It also encourages creativity based on the range of viewpoints of the staff. So by promoting employee motivation, this culture facilitation lowers attrition. And also by this inclusion and diversity, so that they make sure that everyone feel appreciated and respected by recognizing and celebrating unique difference. This is my part. Next, please.
Hello there everyone, so right now I'm Julianne here. So for me, I'll be talking for my part, which is organizational rituals and symbols. So before that, let me define to you what is organizational rituals and symbols. It is the practices and tangible representations that embody the values, belief and identity of a company or organization. Thus, rituals can include recurring events, ceremonies or routine that reinforce desired behaviors or also cultural norms within that organization. For instance, symbols are visual or sensory elements such as logos, colors, uniforms, or physical artifacts that serve as visual cues of the organization's identity and help to differentiate it from others. For instance, together rituals and symbols help to shape the organizational culture and create a sense of unity and belonging among employees as well as stakeholders. Basically, as stated from me just now, there are 3 points which I would like to emphasize regarding organizational rituals and symbols. Thus, the first point, which is Starbucks' organizational culture, is deeply rooted in its rituals and symbols which shape the way employees and customers perceive the company, while the second one, which is the distinctive green aprons worn by barista, serve as a visible symbol of Starbucks' identity, while the aroma of coffee creates a sensory experience that reinforces the company brand, and while the finally last but not least, which is the third one. So basically, these rituals and symbols play a crucial role in fostering a sense of belonging among employees and building loyalty among customers, ultimately contributing to Starbucks' success in the competitive coffee industry. So that's all for my part regarding organizational rituals and symbols, and I hope all of you have more understanding towards this part. And that's all from me. I'd like to pass to the next person. Thank you and bye bye. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Altanat and today I want to talk about Starbucks logo. Because many people around the world think that the famous mermaid or siren design in the Starbucks image makes it one of the recognizable symbols in the world. It represents the company's history in the Pacific Northwest and its roots in the sea. And now people strongly associate the logo with the great customer service and high quality coffee of the Starbucks. The next slide is talking about Starbucks on the brand of Ethos Water, which shows how commitment the business is to being socially responsible and environmentally friendly. Some of the money made from selling Ethos Water goes to support projects that improves water, sanitation and hygiene in poor areas around the world. When people choose Ethos Water, they can make a big difference in the world. At different times of the year, Starbucks has a wide range of drinks and snacks, like when it's available in winter, like pumpkin spice latte and peppermint matcha. Offering these deals become a normal for some clients, and when they make important events and create a sense of anticipation.
That's all from our group. We hope you enjoy our presentation and have more understanding towards Starbucks. Thank you.